One thing I have noticed is because I work with a lot of different engineers and I work in a lot of different studios, um, one of the primary factors is just reliability. I've noticed in a lot of other rooms you kind of have to catch up or wrangle a lot of consoles, especially older ones. But I tend to gravitate towards the studios that have an API because I know that it's going to work and that the engineers that I'm working with have that confidence and that ease and that flow. What I first noticed was just how everything seemed to come forward, and not being an engineer, not being somebody that mixes records or even understands a whole lot about signal flow, what I immediately recognized was that all of a sudden the sounds that I was hearing were feeling more and more visceral and more in front of me. I could actually kind of feel the way that the bass and drums were interacting with each other. Everything became a lot clearer and a lot more robust, I guess is kind of a word I would use. And it just made it sound legitimate and professional. And I became kind of addicted to that feeling. And over the time, I've really just sought out studios and engineers that either had API gear or were knowledgeable with API gear. And it's kind of become my mainstay. When we started on Casey Musgrave's record, we started on API. We moved to a couple different rooms with API and then had to end in a different room that was not an API. But once we got to that last juncture, everything was still crystal clear and perfect, and we knew that we had the main ingredient all along. I think as long as music is being made, there's going to be a need for API class and performance.